So if you're like me, maybe you work out of an office and you just want to spice it up a little bit at the time. So I made a decision. I hopped on Amazon and I found this guy. It is a 65-inch LED RGB color floor lamp. I'll throw up the description and everything because the title is like 86 words long. But it was $37.98. So a pretty good price compared to some of the other products out there. It's just not a name brand that I knew. So today we're going to put it together, throw it back here in that dark corner behind me, and see if it looks good. All right, so coming out of the box, we've got a base piece, right? So I've got the L-shaped one that lives in the corner. My other side of my L piece, more of my light. Looks like the bottom of the bracket. So without looking at the instructions, just kind of guessing what some of these items are. And then the last piece that creates that. And then of course it does come with a controller, which you can take advantage of, or it has an app that you can use. And it comes with a screwdriver, some sort of Allen wrench, and 4 little screws I'm guessing are gonna hold some of these pieces together. And then like this enormous thing full of stuff that, let's be honest, we're probably not gonna read, but we may have to if we can't figure it out. So I've got it fully put together. You can see my base is gonna sit in the bottom. I've got my light that's gonna live in that back corner. I'm gonna face away from me. And then I've got my wire with a switch to turn it on. The one thing it didn't come with that kind of sucks is it's USB, which is cool, but it didn't come with like a block to plug it in, which not the end of the world. I think all of us at this point have them, but oh man, just put it in the box, 37 bucks. So let's get this up. All right, guys, so here we are, and I got the light set up. So you can see right now I have it facing me. So depending on what you want to do, you may want to have it facing, but because of the texture on my back wall, if I spin it around, I got to move it out a little bit. I don't know that I get quite the look that I'm going for. It glows, but it kind of stops, right? So I think for me, that's a little bit better look. So understand, obviously, you can use it either way, depending on how you want. I kind of want to get a second one to see if I can line them up. But, okay, so what it uses is in the instructions, which I have somewhere around here, there's a little QR code in there that you can go and you can download the app. The app is the Duoco Strip X app that you see on my screen. So I can jump into here. From here, it's then going to pull up. This is where I can start messing with colors, right? If I want to jump around, create my own custom color, I can absolutely do that. There's also different styles. There's a whole bunch of them. So there's up to 47 of them of all these different like modes, right? Different things that you can do. So know that there's plenty of stuff that you can play with if you wanted to like flash through different things. For me, I probably won't use so much of these as I will just use the primary colors, right? Because I just want to pull it up, match it to maybe the red that lives behind my TV. Let that kind of run. I do like that it's dimmable, right? So if that becomes a little bit more powerful, I can drop this down, right? So I can drop the dimmer down and make it a little bit less so that the TV and that kind of match, right? So I'm not overpowering one. The other cool thing that you can do is obviously there's a music setting, but it looks like, I don't know how I connect the music from here to there. Because it's only giving me the options. I tried to like play music through my speakers, but I think that's more of then it's picking up from the mic. So the music part, I don't really know how functional this is, but it exists, right? The mic part makes a little bit more sense. So this is where I can start touching it and, you know, you can see me talking. And you can see up here in the top corner, it's got phone mic and then external mic. On the mic mode, when you jump over to external, you will get this bottom menu that'll pop up so you can see on the screen there. This is kind of cool. I do like that I can change the way it's displaying the audio that it's picking up. So there's like an energetic version. I can jump over to more of a rhythmic and you can see it kind of bouncing through there. Spectrum, which is obviously kind of what you're seeing right there. And then rolling. What's cool about this is it looks like there's 2 different versions of each one. So rolling kind of outward, and I think this is rolling inward or rolling straight up. Same for spectrum, right? Jumping down towards the middle and then jumping out. So it's cool that they not only give you some different options here, but like rhythmic, I can see this right here, or I can go to the other one and then get it a different version of rhythmic. So I will give them this. They've got a ton of different patterns and different uses that you can do for this. For me, like I said, this is more of just an aesthetic to the studio, but for $37, $38, why not? Now, if you don't want to use a phone app, no big deal. Know that it comes with this handy-dandy controller right here, which I don't know that it'd be as easy to get through some of the modes because you'd probably just have to keep tapping if you want to go through 47 different modes, whereas the app just makes more sense. But know that this exists. So my one big concern, honestly, was just going to be, do I have to use the controller to turn it on and off? Which actually you don't. So in the app up at the top corner, you can see there's a little toggle switch right there that's blue and white. I can hit that and I can turn the feature off, which is really cool, right? Because I don't want to have to walk over and click it off every time, and I don't want to have to worry about keeping track of this because I will lose it. But knowing that I've got a toggle right here, that I could come into the office, set this up, turn it on right there, and then select my color, whatever that is, or jump into the different styles and modes, right? Go find one that I want and let it run. Pretty cool. I think the biggest and nicest piece that I like about this, unlike other lights that I've seen, is that it's dimmable. A lot of them offer all these different modes, but it's just all on or all off. I think making it dimmable is actually a really cool feature. The music mode, I don't really understand. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more digging. The mic mode, definitely cool. I like the external feature with the different rhythms in the single mic mode. The scheduling, I don't know that I would use this, but I'm sure there's a reason that somebody could come up with on why they would need this to schedule and turn on and off. Maybe if you just want to look like you were home on the holidays. I don't really know. But for $37.98, easily worth it.